しゃべる
しゃべる chat talk and it's all in hiragana. Okay. しゃべる Okay.
彼女はよくしゃべるね。
よくしゃべる like chat often. Okay, really okay. Really we have a yoku here. So it's really chat often. Hello everybody, Frugal here. Welcome to day 25 of this Japanese linguistic class. Today I will continue with step 2 of the Japanese course 2000 day, and afterward we'll try to get in as much grammar from the Tekim guide as possible. As usual, if you have a good knowledge about any of the kanji, please don't hesitate to share.
花
Okay, yeah, so this is a new kanji we learned from yesterday. It means nose, right? And like visually it also looks very much similar to a nose. We have a radical for oneself here, and it kind of like a nose bridge, right? Bridge, and then the fill it was drawn to be very wide, so it resembles the nostril. Okay, and then this radical here actually means the number 20. So yeah, you could just think of it as visually resembling a nose, or like it's like a breathing exercise, I guess. Breathe in and breathe out deeply 20 times by the nose to like calm yourself. Right, that's the name of it. Anyway, next.
鼻がかゆいです
Kayui, itchy, okay. Itchy, okay.
起きる
Okay. Okay. Yeah, this one is strange too. So this actually, I mean, it's a vocabulary we learned already, but previously we learned it in the meaning as to wake up, and today we learned it in the meaning that means to occur. So yesterday I said something like for occurring for the same kanji, but actually so far it's only 3. Yeah, only 3, not 4, because we have 2 that same occur, but one mean occur and one mean to wake up. So yeah.
近所で盗難事件が起きました
Okay. Yeah. Some burglary occurred in the neighborhood. So neighborhood we have here Kinjode. This is actually the kanji for place, and previously we learned it in the hiragana form in Tokoro, right? So a place we have like this one is a door, and then this one is the radical for next. So like in order to get into the bathroom, you have to use the axe to break down the doors. So like, does that ring any bell? Does that remind you of any certain movie scene? Okay. We have this one here. You can already learn that mean an incident, and this one mean a robbery. Okay. And this is a 2 kanji word. One kanji is difficult. This one is difficult, Mujikashi. And this one means this robbery. So we have the radical here that mean like next, right? So eyes and leg, and it become next. And then under here we just have the radical that mean a plate, right? So it means to rob. So maybe the radical is like for the next act, the magician will steal the attention of the audience by making a completely normal looking plate levitate. Yeah, a completely normal looking plate levitate. But we all know that it is anything but normal.
暑い
Okay, so hot, right? Hot. And we have the radical for the ground. and then a pair of running leg, and then another form of the record that means the ground. So yeah, 2 ground, and then this one is number 9, and then this one is 5. So the dynamic I come up with this one is like this. At your 9 o'clock, somehow you see the ground running away from itself. It's a mirage created from the extreme heat of the desert. Yeah, that's I think is very beautiful dynamic. Hot, absolutely. Okay.
このスープはとても熱い。
Okay, soup. Okay.
乗せる
No sailor. To put. Okay. Yeah, okay. To put on, to place. Okay. Let's write them down first. This one is a bit intuitive. We have the ground here, but it's extend a bit like this. Then we have the vehicle, and then we just have like the spear or the javelin, whatever. So the name I have on this one is like, because it means to put, like put the javelin and stinger on the vehicle parking next to the training ground, right? And it means to put or to place. It is strange though, because when I press this on the online dictionary, they return a result that also spell no sailor, but it used a different kanji. They actually use the kanji that we learned that means to write, noru. So yeah, it's like this. So that's a bit strange to me. Oh, sorry, wrong. Oh yeah, noru, kind of like this. So it's a bit strange to me that the online dictionary actually use a different kanji. So I'm not sure which one is more correct. So just yeah, throw it out there.
皿にケーキを乗せました
Okay. Sarah mean plate. Okay. This so this one is a kanji, and we enter this also in the form of a radical here, and it means plate. So both a kanji and a radical, and it means plate. It could look like a plate, I guess, but it looks more like a top hat to me. Yeah. Cake. Oh, no same as that. Okay.
悲しい。
Kanashi means sad, right? Sad. So we have something like this. Ooh, okay, sorry, wrong shot. A curve like this and 3 horizontal shot, and then like this. And this one means negative or mistake, right? And then we just have the heart or the spirit. So like a terrible mistake is weighing down on your heart. It makes you sad and unhappy. It's a bit normal, I guess. Mnemonic.
その映画はとても悲しかった。
It's a sad looking picture. Okay. Oh, Ega. Oh, okay. So it was a movie. Okay. Yeah, Ega.
愛する
To love. Okay. To love. Okay. Love. Okay. Care for. Okay. Suru. Love. Okay.
私は家族を愛しています
Kazoku. Okay. So Kazoku means family, and we have the first kanji is the kanji for house, home. And then the second kanji is the new kanji, and it means clan or tribe, right? Tribe or clan. Okay, let's see here. We have a person or a direction, and then we have this one here. Let's call it a stick or something, and then this one here means an arrow, right? So the mnemonic is like the tribe man with his least glamorous stick and arrow. Yeah. Got to do something to make it a memorable mnemonic. So yeah. Kazoku means family. Okay.
しゃべる
Shabiru. To chat. Okay. Only hiragana.
彼女はよくしゃべるね。
Chat often, right? Like to chat. Okay.
近く。
Chikaku, near. Okay.
私の家は駅の近くです。
My home is near the station. Okay.
甘い。
Okay. So this one is new too. Yesterday I said it looked like a test tube. So the name is I think it's a sweetener, but it also looks like a tooth, right? So you could also just remember it's a sweet tooth, right? A sweet tooth. Okay. Man means sweet.
このイチゴは甘い。
Okay. Strawberry sweet.
テーブル。
Table. Okay. Table. Katakane only.
新しいテーブルを買いました。
Buy a new table. Okay. No setter. Okay. I think we are looping back to the back side of the card here. One reason is I want to solve some childhood mystery. I read quite a bit of Japanese manga as a kid. Back then, the internet hadn't reached the general populace of my country yet. What I read was actually illegal printed paperback that children can rent it from the local bookstore for a small fee. The volume sometimes as random and incomplete. For most of the time, I was able to went back to them and read them to completion as an adult. But for some, they remain a nagging childhood memory. For example, I remember this time, I was able to read only one volume and it was somewhere in the middle of the story. Like the protagonist party was away when their base were raided by the bad guy, I guess. And like only the head goddess was at home and she were easily defeated. Later, the protagonist party would return and successfully repelled the invader, and then it was revealed that the head goddess was actually only pretended to be defeated in order to motivate our protagonist. End of the volume. Never find and read it ever again. Another instance involved being Howler confused by Kai Kitsu from Guilty Gear. Like whenever he does the smaller version of his lightning move, he screams "Kokoda!" And I realized, why coconut? Why the fruit? Right? So yeah. So I guess at this point in time, since I learned some Japanese, I think what he says were actually kokoda. So like, he say, I want to hit you at this location or this place or something along those lines. It was a fun memory to know that I think he said coconut for more than 20 years. For 9.5, saying something is okay to do or not do. Now let's learn how to say either that it's okay to do or not do something. I decided to solve this section in here because in Japanese, this is essential how to say that you don't have to do something by saying it's okay not to do it. The grammar itself is also relatively easy to pick up and make for short section. Okay. By simply using the te form and the mo particle, you are essentially saying, even if you do X, common word that come after this include. Even if you do X, E, common word that come after this include in, daijoubu, and kama wa na to don't be concerned. Okay, it's okay to do something. Even if you do this, it's okay. Even if you do this, this is not a concern. Even if you do this, it's good. Okay, so a bit like how you say not good, right? yeah, kind of get the same feeling. Example, tabe, demo, yo. You can go ahead and eat it all. Even if you eat it all, it's okay, it's good. And even if like you drink and eat it all, I don't mind. So it's okay to go ahead and do that. Okay. There's a logic to this. In casual speech, demo sometimes gets shortened to this de or de instead of demo. Wow, okay. I mean, like this could be a problem, right? Like I originally thought that Japanese grammar would be easier than English grammar, but if you factor all the abbreviation in, that might not be the case at all. Okay, 4.10 design and suggestion. So something like tai and what's this? She volitional. Do. Okay. 10.1 how to get your way in Japan. We will learn how to say what you want either by just coming out and saying it or by making discrete suggestion. The major topic we will cover will be the Thai conjugation and the volition form. We will also learn straight line use of the tara and bear conditioner to offer advice. Okay. 10.2 verb you want to do with Thai. So to describe you want to do something with verb and like conjugation them with the Thai, I guess. You can express verb that you want to perform with the Thai form. All you need to do is add Thai to the stem of the verb. However, unlike most conjugation we learned, where the verb turn into a real verb, this form actually transforms the verb into an adjective. Well, that makes sense because we are adding Thai to it after all. Notice how Thai conveniently end in E. This makes sense because the conjugated form is a description of something that you want to do. The conjugation is a description of something you want to do. Okay. Once you have the Thai form, you can then conjugate it the same you would any other E adjective. However, the Thai form is different from regular E adjective because it is derived from a verb. This means that all the particles we normally associate with the verb such as o, ni, a or they can all be used with the Thai form, which is not true for regular E adjective. Okay, here's a chat for you. So conjugate like an E adjective but essentially still like function like a verb. Okay. So like Thai, ta cứ nay, ta kata and ta cứ nay kata. Okay, so that is the four conjugation. Nani o shitai desu ka? What do you want to do? Keki, ta be ta cứ nay. No, don't want to eat cake. Okay. Ta be ta cứ nay kata. Kedo, ta be cứ nay kata. I don't want to eat, but I become wanting to eat. Okay. So I didn't want it then, but I want to do it now. I want to eat it now. Okay. Example 4 was very awkwardly to translate, but is quite simple in Japanese if you refer to the section of verb using naru with e adjective. The past tense of the verb naru was used to create become want to eat. Here's a tongue twister using the negative. Ta cứ nay at past tense of naru. Ta be ta cứ nay cứ nát kata, meaning becoming not wanting to eat. This may seem obvious, but I cannot have a Thai form because each object cannot want anything. However, iru can be used with Thai form example like one below. Okay. ずっと一緒にいたい I want to be together forever. One literary translation, want to exist together for a long time. Okay, ずっと mean for a long time. Also, you can only use the Thai form for the first person because you cannot read the other people's mind to see what they want to do. That's fair. For referring to anyone besides yourself, it's normal to use expressions such as I think he want to, or she said that she want to. We will learn how to say such expression in a later lesson. Of course, if you are asking a question, you can use the Thai form because you are not presuming to know anything. Inu to asobi tai desu ka? Do you want to play with dog? Okay, so question is okay. Okay. 10.3 Indicating thing you want or one done using ho, she. Okay, this one ho, she. So valet and like over valet somehow mean one. Okay. In English, we employ a verb to say that we want something. In Japanese, to want is actually an adjective and not a verb. So like the state of wanting to do something there. We saw something similar with suki, which is an adjective, while to like in English is a verb. Why I didn't get too much into the working of suki, I have dedicated a whole section to hoshi because it means want something done. When combined with the Te form of a verb, we will learn a more polite and appropriate way to make requests in the making requests lesson instead of saying I want this done. Though not a set rule, whenever a word come contact to the Te form of a verb, to serve a special grammatical function is customary to write it in hiragana. This is because kanji is already used for the verb and the attached word become part of that verb. So like become the ukurigane. Okay. Example. Oki. Ne ikumi rumi ne megurumi stuffed doll. Oki ne gurumi rumi ga hoshi. I want a big stuffed doll. Okay, that makes sense. Zenmu tabete hoshi da kedo. I want to eat. I want it out eaten, but heya o kirei ni shite hoshi no. I want that one to be cleaned up. Okay. Okay, so Thai does mean want, but hoshi mean want something to be done. Okay, it takes some time to differentiate them. Like I mentioned, there are more appropriate ways to ask for things which we won't go into until later. This grammar is not used too often, but is included for completeness. 10.4 Making a motion to do something using the volition form. A motion to do something. The term volition here means a will to do something. Okay. In other words, the volition form indicates that someone is setting out to do something. In the most common example, this simply translates into the English let's or shall we. But we also see how this form can be used to express an effort to do something in a lesson further along. To conjugate verb into the volition form for casual speech, there are two different rules for real verb and ư verb. For real verb, you simply remove the ư and add yo. For ư verb, you replace the ư vowel sound with the o vowel sound and add ư. Okay. For example, taberu become tabeyo. Or this one is iru become iro. Okay. Example, I doubt you will ever use. She know let's die. But let me for completeness. Wow, okay. Some more example. Kiowa, nani o siyoka. What shall we do today? Okay, I see the logic. Okay. Te me pa cử team pack. Okay. Te ma pack ni go. Let's go with the team pack. Okay. Make changes to the overall sound. So iki become iko. Okay. Suwa nanio tabeyo. What shall we eat tomorrow? Curryo tabeyo. Let's eat curry. Let's. Okay. Remember, since you are setting out to do something, it doesn't make sense to have this verb in the past tense. Therefore, there is only one tense, and if you were to replace asu in the third example with, let's say, kino, then the sentence would make no sense. Because kino means yesterday. Yesterday, let's eat curry. Make no sense. Okay? Okay? Okay. Okay, I think let's stop here. This is a good point to stop, I think. So, thank you for watching. As usual, I leave a link in the description that leads to a good ride with today's kanji diagram along with some other material I think could prove useful. If you had a good mnemonic about any of the kanji, please donate it to chat. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
その羽カーボンファイバー
糸はお前から出てんのか？
硬さと柔らかさのバランスが絶妙だね。正直すごいよ。
お前素人か？普通は戦う時そんなに喋らないぞ。
だよね、ごめん。